Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to another episode. mytaska.com. We're taking your questions. Please check out the links and support the work that we are doing to help people quit porn addiction. Today's questioner is asking, what are the potential physical and psychological implications or consequences of porn addiction? Well, there's quite a few that we're going to list today, inshallah. Let's start with the physical consequences. So first thing is physical or sexual dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, performance anxiety, all these because of chronic exposure to pornography. It changes your neurotransmitters, it changes your neural pathways, and this can lead to issues when it comes to real life arousal and real life performance. So in a few words, if you want to mess up your sex life when you get married, then basically pornography is the fastest way to mess it up. Other issues are sleep disturbances. So people have and report issues with quality or lack of quality sleep, nighttime hours. They can't go to sleep until they actually do PMO. And sometimes even then the restfulness is very clear. Other issues would be obviously engaging in pornography. This contributes to a sedimentary lifestyle. Like if you sit too much in one place, you don't exercise, you find people consume a lot of pornography and not very active. They start having issues, other physical issues such as obesity and issues with cardiovascular system because you're always sitting down for hours and hours and hours. And this is not good. Eye strain and fatigue, of course. You're looking at the computer exposure to the lights or the rays of the screens are not very beneficial. So all these can cause so many issues like physical discomfort, headaches, focus issues, and eye strain. When it comes to psychological consequences, they're very, very detrimental. So you'll have relationship issues. Obviously, it's going to affect your marriage 100%. The way you look at a person, the way you deal with a person, issues of intimacy, communication. You feel a sense of betrayal. There's just so many problems, especially if you get caught and so on and so forth. Shame, distorted sexual attitudes or sex attitudes, the way you look at the world, the way you see the world in terms of hypersexualizing everything, unrealistic expectations when it comes to sex, when it comes to looks, when it comes to what you expect from marriage and intimacy and so on. So this is a big problem that most people face when it comes to pornography. Anxiety and depression, of course, that's something that leads to it. And interestingly enough, knowing that these studies are out there and this information is out there, people are still putting up this and wanting people to watch it and spend money on it, of course, because they're trying to destroy it. We talked about productivity before. Social isolation, that's one thing that can lead to depression, right? Because you just feel ashamed, you want to be alone, you don't want to talk to people, and so on. Escalation in desires, right? So you might have an escalation, seeking more extreme forms of pornography and even moving on to acting upon these things. And last but not least, decreased self-esteem. You feel like horrible. You feel like you're not worth anything. You know that it's dirty. You feel and you know that you're not worthy. You feel in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala depressed. You feel in front of Allah very sad because you know that this is not what you're supposed to do. And your self-esteem goes down, confidence, dealing with people. So all these are correlated and can destroy a person physically and psychologically. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from that. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.